That's right. You're listening to me. He's tired, his legs are trying. That's why I'm telling you, keep walking at him. But listen, when he's coming back with 2s and 3s, you're just playing low rep. He's pinching the rounds. You've got to work in 2s and 3s and 4s. When he works in 2s and 3s, you've got to hit him with 2 or 3 back. Keep walking at him with that nice stiff jab. Don't throw it too far. Listen. Get the mid-range, throw it, and keep...
Second go. Round 7.
We're over halfway. Nick Blackwell, the British champion here, defending his title against Chris Eubank. Eubank maybe just ahead here. But can Blackwell find those reserves of strength he's shown us in the past?
Dangerous shot. He's got to use the cross guard, Blackwell. Just bringing his arms across to block that uppercut.
This is brutal now from Eubank. Right at the start of round 7. Blood again to the nose of Blackwell. Look at this from Eubank. Landing multiple uppercuts. It's blurring hand speed. Incredible this from Eubank. Opens up on Blackwell. Trying to finish it right here.
Yeah, Blackwell's got to get off the ropes, Dave. When he's on the ropes, his feet are square. And Eubank's finding the target time and again through the guard. The uppercut's the shot. He uses hooks across his body, but then that right uppercut is getting through. Even though the hands are nice and high, Eubank brings the shot through the middle. It's accurate, and look at his face now, Nick Blackwell.
I think the nose might have gone here for Blackwell. That's going to make breathing difficult. They said to Blackwell in the corner ahead of this that Eubank was tiring, his legs were slowing. Blackwell had better hope that's true. Blackwell is still there. Now he responds. He's got Eubank on the ropes here. Where is Blackwell finding this from?
Tremendous stuff from Blackwell, but Eubank again, look at that right uppercut. Eubank just feeling the effects of the onslaught earlier on in the round, but now he's recovered again. He's got a second wind again in this round. He's targeting the body. Big shots downstairs. Tremendous contest, Dave.
Eubank is landing that uppercut at will. But Blackwell stays on the front foot. He will not buckle.
They've both taken big shots, but you just feel that Eubank, they're the eye-catching punches, especially the right uppercut.
Look at this now from Blackwell.
Yeah, good jabs from Blackwell. Just trying to crawl away back into this contest now with that jab.
And Gary Lockett was urging him forward as well there, Richie.
It's just a matter of time for you, waiting for Eubank then to throw the heavier shots.
Is Eubank just starting to tire a little? He's used up a lot of energy, but he shakes the head and he gestures to the crowd again.
So clever, Eubank, with that left shoulder. He really is. It's a lot of accuracy in his work. And it's a Eubank round for me.
No, listen to me now.
Well, let's take a look at the highlights, Richie. It was a blurring attack from Eubank.
It was a tremendous start to the round from Eubank. The shots were going in, right hooks, left hooks, working the body, left uppercut there. It's the right uppercut also. I mean, this was fast and furious at the start of the round, but Eubank really went for it. I think he went for the stoppage in this round, but there's that left shoulder, and then he uses that right uppercut through the guard. A bloodied face from Blackwell, strong, tough kid, but a Eubank round.
Yeah. Do you like taking these uppercuts?
Did you hear that, Gary Lockett? Do you like taking these uppercuts or what? I think he's telling him to move his head. Still Blackwell stares Eubank down here. And look at this. Victor Loughlin has told Chris Eubank Sr., get out of the ring. Get down off the apron. Is Blackwell going to get stronger? He has to hope that Eubank is going to slow here.
Very surprised, actually, David, that Blackwell hasn't tried to block some of these uppercuts with that cross guard. Just bring the forearms across the chest and try and block that right uppercut. Too many have got through. And again with Eubank with that low left hand, Blackwell got to quicken those feet up and try and catch him with that right hand counter. But again,
with the right and then landing with the uppercut again. A little burst here from Chris Eubank.
The pace again is suiting Eubank, isn't it?
Just knocked Blackwell off balance there. Neither of these men down, remember, as a professional. But now Eubank starting to unload on the corner here. Blackwell needs to respond here. He's blocking a lot of these, but he needs to fight back. Does Eubank believe he's close to the stoppage?
Going for the stoppage here, Eubank, and he has exerted a lot of energy there. And this is when Blackwell has got to try and get back at him now. This is when he's having his rest.
And still Eubank was talking down there to Tyson Fury and talking to Saunders and the Blackwell team. Blackwell with that slapping left hook. Some of the Blackwell fans around the ring saying that Eubank's tired now.
Yeah, they may have a point. Like I said, he's done all his work again there. He put so much effort into that onslaught. Now he's tired. But it just doesn't take him long to recover though, Eubank. He's a fit lad.
And he made the point in the pre-fight press conference, and Ronnie Davis said he trains 6 days a week. He said it's 7, Davis. He is very, very fit, and Blackwell is going to test that.
He's slowed down a little bit, hasn't he, Eubank?
Yeah, the jab was just a bit slower there. He didn't double up with it.
Bit of a pattern emerging now, Dave. He seems to start each round very, very quickly indeed. Really goes for it.
Blackwell landing to the body and then to the head. Good work this from Nick Blackwell. Eubank trying to look as if he's still in control. And Chris Senior into the ring.
Like this. If the referee doesn't stop it, then I don't know what to tell you. But I will tell you this.
Listen to this.
If he doesn't stop it, and you keep on beating him like this, 1, he's getting hurt. 2, if it goes to a decision, why hasn't the referee stopped the fight? I don't get why. So maybe you shouldn't leave it to the referee. But you're not going to take him out to the face. You're going to take him out to the body. Okay? All right, so you want to do, all right? Do it your way. Okay, mate? Do it your way. Your way's working.
Good contrast in the corners here.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Gary Lockett trying to give specific advice, trying to encourage his fighter. Chris Eubank Senior saying he was baffled that it hadn't been stopped.
Dave, there's more blood on our notes, I think, than on the ring. A bit of blood come from the nose of Nick Blackwell onto our table.
Well, we're keeping you very close to the action here on Channel 5 tonight. Certainly feels like it, it looks like it, judging from Richie and my notes. But Blackwell is still in there fighting, and that's the main thing. Not quite sure how he is. Some of the punishment he's taken, but can he try and reverse it? Can he turn the tide here?
Well, it's been fought at a terrific pace, hasn't it? And both these boxers tremendously fit. And during a 12-rounder like this, you're going to have maybe a round where you just take your foot off the gas, have a bit of a breather. Maybe this is the round. We're already a minute into it, and not a lot has happened in this round compared to the rest.
Eubank was complaining that he was hit round the back of the head. Victor Locklin having none of it. And he has refereed this impeccably. I wonder if he thought about stopping it, if it even crossed his mind with that Eubank pressure in the previous round. Blackwell comes forward again, but he's not hurting Eubank. He's not really landing. He needs to do that.
He's not landing with quality shots, is he? And I think Eubank's the one who's took his foot off the gas a little bit. I think Blackwell has sensed it, but he's just not catching him with the quality work. And he's behind for me in this contest, Blackwell, so maybe this is the round that he should be stepping it up, because Eubank, I think he's having a rest round here.
Blackwell has to recognise that. Try and put him under pressure. Minute to go in round 9, 3 to go after this. Eubank again looking for that uppercut. Don't think there can be any doubt that Blackwell is behind here. He's starting to think he needs the stoppage. Or is his corner thinking that at least?
Even in this quieter round, Eubank's just doing enough, Dave, isn't he? Look, the jab's going out. Blackwell not returning fire. Not with anything of quality.
Jab from Blackwell, but really good sharp jab there from Eubank. And then he tried to land the huge left hook.
Oh, look at the left eye of Blackwell though, David, swelling above his left eye.
Blackwell's face is a real mess here, and I think they've earned each other's respect now.
Close round again, but you just haven't done enough work. Close round for the taking, he's knackered, he's on the back foot, and you're not putting him under pressure. You've got to
You
start
can hear
doing
the
it.
voice of Gary Lockett here.
This kid
Nate Blackwell's
literally
trainer.
all the snaps gone out of his punches, right? This was the plan. Right, this was the plan, to take him there now, right? The kid's feet have slowed, his jab has slowed, his punches have slowed. He's reluctant now to tee off. This is where you got to, come on, dig in. This is what you wanted your whole life, isn't it? Right, we've been thinking about this guy for a year. We knew you weren't going to beat him on the outside, so you need to get closer and you need to work him over, 2s and 3s, and then you're backing off and you're letting him...
I want you to take this guy out. I don't want to go into a decision.
Message pretty clear from both corners. But Gary Lockett is outstanding in the corner, Richie, there. This was the plan. Now is your time. Can Blackwell do it for him? There's the scorecard there of Richie. 4 rounds clear. You've got Eubank now.
Yeah, I think he's starting to pull away, Eubank. And Blackwell most certainly needs to step on the gas here, listen to his corner, but it's what he's taken earlier on in the contest that's going to affect that. We said, didn't we, his chin will certainly be tested tonight, and it has been, and he's come through it, but it takes a lot out of you, Dave. And now he needs to up the work right here.
Eubank again has Blackwell backed up. Blackwell's the one who needs to be piling on the pressure, but he's feeling it here. Chopping right, though, from Blackwell just discouraged Eubank enough. Look at that again, though, from Eubank. The accuracy of that uppercut. He's mixing it well to head and body as well here, Eubank.
Yeah, big shots downstairs. He's trying
Another left to the body.
Blackwell just waiting and looking for openings. See if he can just sneak a shot here and there. But Eubank
landed at the same time there. Both tiring. Blackwell desperately trying to find something here. And he did there. Just a little chopping right again from Blackwell on the inside.
Just when you think that he's wilting a little bit, Blackwell, he comes back and finds a shot.
But look at the left eye now of Blackwell. It is closing here.
Yeah, it's really swelling up, isn't it, above his eye. And Eubank, he senses victory. How confident he is now.
Well, as Blackwell comes forward, Eubank starts to dance. Not sure it's necessary.
Couple of good jabs there from Blackwell. Oh,
now he wants to take a look at the eye here. The doctor's going to get called over, Richie.
and rightly so.
Swelled up, and look at the swelling.
Because all right, people boo him, but if the kid can't see, then he's got to ask for the doctor's opinion here. That swelling is pretty bad, and the referee's got to protect the boxer. So if that's impairing his vision, then a decision is going to have to be made. But it's good refereeing, that is.
Well, the doctor has the pressure. The doctor takes a look, and he's whispering in the ear of Victor Loughlin, and it's over. It's over. Chris Eubank Jr. is the champion of Great Britain. Stopped because of a swelling above the eye of Nick Blackwell. The showman beats the yeoman. Eubank Jr. is the champion, Richie.
Yeah, a tremendous contest we had there, Dave. But I thoroughly agree with the referee there. He had to ask the doctors for the doctor's advice on the injury, and the doctor's literally saying, listen, he can't see out of it. And if he can't see out of it, the kid would have boxed on. We know he's tough, we know he's strong, but if he can't see out of the eye, then he had to stop the contest. Tremendous battle though that was, it really was. Nip and tuck, but Eubank was just going away with it, and a very, very impressive performance from Eubank indeed.
It was a tough fight for Chris Eubank Jr. Nick Blackwell so brave, trying to hold on to his title. But in the end, Eubank Jr., who was, we think, well ahead in the fight anyway, just had too much for Nick Blackwell. And the referee called the doctor over and called an end to it. Blackwell will fight on, of course, and he has much in front of him, but Eubank Jr. too tough and too good for him here tonight. And whatever the method of the result, it's the right result, Richie.
Yeah, I think so. I think Eubank boxed very well indeed. I think Blackwell had moments in the fight. He was always in it, let's face it. But we said earlier, didn't we, it was those first few rounds where he was going to be taking a lot of shots, and he did take a lot of shots, and they've obviously built up, and the eye has swelled and has forced the stoppage. But who knows, Blackwell may have come on later on in the contest, that's what they'll probably say. But trust me, Dave, when you're taking big shots like that, it really does take a lot out of you, and your engine is always going to be a question mark over whether you can finish a contest strong because you've taken those heavy blows early. But all credit to Blackwell. He would, like I said, he'd have fought on for 15 rounds with one eye, but it was the right decision.
Well, Billy Joe Saunders now is talking to Eubank Jr. He didn't like Eubank Jr. goading him during the fight, and that was unnecessary. Some of the antics he could do with putting away. Well, the MC's in there somewhere.
Inside of the SSE arena, I'm sure you'll agree, both of our professional boxers have delivered a fabulous bout of boxing for the last 10 rounds. Please, everybody, put your hands together and show your appreciation. Timekeeper at ringside, Bob Edgeworth, records an official time of 2 minutes 21 seconds of round number 10, the official end of this bout. Referee Victor Loughlin has stopped the contest on the advice of the ringside doctor due to a badly damaged left eye on Nick Blackwell. Therefore, your winner and new British middleweight champion, the next generation, Chris Eubank Jr.
We talked about the tradition tonight, the marvellous fighters who have held this British middleweight title over the decades, and both tonight have done honour and justice to all that. Absolutely memorable. That's what it's for, and tonight it is in the possession of the Eubank family for the first time. But everybody here will remember what Nick Blackwell has contributed to a truly memorable British middleweight title fight. So much still to come. The thoughts of Billy Joe Saunders. It might get quite lively at ringside, I fancy. Richie Woodall will give us his big fight analysis, and another big fight ahead at heavyweight. It's all about the Furies, as you're probably aware by now. And not just Tyson Fury, Hughie Fury looks to continue his march against Dominic Gwynn live on Channel 5. All that still to come. Magnificent fight tonight. Was it very hard for you?
Every fight is a hard fight. The preparation, the dedication you have to put yourself through to go to get into the ring and perform for 12 rounds. It's a grueling career, but the rewards, make it worth it. It was a great fight. Blackwell was a hell of a competitor, this is what British boxing needs: two warriors coming together and putting it all on the line for the fans.
Well, that happened. We obviously don't want it to end with one of the men going out of the arena on a stretcher, and we are awaiting an update on Blackwell's state of health. But I put it to you, after the things that were said in the build-up, you must have additional respect for your opponent tonight.
I have respect for anybody who gets into the ring. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, you say things leading up to the fight. It's just how it is. It's nothing personal. It's all business. I wanted the man's belt. I've always dreamed of becoming a British champion, and tonight that dream became a reality. But all credit to Blackwell.
Can I ask you, did you think it would be stopped before it was?
I was hitting him with some hellacious shots, and the referee saw fit to let the fight go on. Looking back at it now, maybe he should have stopped it a bit earlier, because as you saw, Nick had to be taken out on a stretcher. But this is boxing. He made a decision, but again, it was a great fight.
We were listening to you between the rounds. I thought maybe from about the 6th or 7th, you were willing it to be stopped.
Of course, it was, but then I'm not the referee. I know how hard Junior hits. I know he's a very dangerous man, and it happened, but I can't criticize anyone. Nick Blackwell has a magnificent heart, a huge heart. He just didn't have the ability. He just didn't have the ability to actually match his heart with his skills.
And just on the way it ended and the post-fight scenes here, were there awful echoes from the Michael Watson night for you?
Absolutely, which is why, but the referee said stop banging on the apron. I did shout you should stop the fight, but then it's not my place to say that, and I don't want to alienate anyone. He has his job to do, and he did it. Nick Blackwell showed he had a huge heart and a huge ability to actually do his best to actually get a win. But unfortunately, the best man won, and we have a British champion who I believe will.
Had that world flag over his shoulder, wouldn't it?
This is something I've been working my whole career towards. Now I'm in the position now to be able to call myself British champion, and now we're moving on to bigger and better things. I want a world title shot. I'm in position to do so, whether it's against Billy Joe Saunders, Daniel Jacobs, any of these guys. That's the title I want.
Sorry to cut across you, but I don't think anybody would dispute that you have not earned that tonight. It takes all the winning, and you have certainly done your bit to earn it tonight.
It was a pleasure fighting on Channel 5. For all the new viewers that have come across me tonight, I'm on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, Chris Eubank Jr. JR. You can follow my career. I'm coming for that world title shot this year.
Thank you for the moment. Well done to you all. And Ronnie Davis still involved. The old firm still goes on. Well done to all of you. We have to stop it there for just a moment, because there's more live boxing to come here in the ring tonight. The heavyweight Hughie Fury, the latest of that other dynasty involved here tonight. He's next.